are Team 9 and welcome to our project presentation on electroencephalogram signal analysis for emotion recognition. Our project aims at achieving emotion detection using EEG signals by extracting relevant features using feature reduction techniques and then classifying them by using several machine learning models. So what was the motivation behind this project? In current practice, emotion recognition is done widely in two ways, either by making use of non-physiological signals or physiological signals. Non-physiological methods use text, speech, facial expressions, or gestures which are not reliable. However, signals such as EEG are more efficient and reliable. As EEG efficiently records the electrical activity of the brain and is a non-invasive method, it has become fairly popular. So while working on this project, we referred to a few papers related to emotion recognition using EEG signals, which use machine learning and deep learning models. Using these as reference, we implemented a machine learning model for the same. So before we dive into the project, let's get a brief overview of what EEG signal is exactly. The brain cells communicate via electrical impulses and are active all the time, even when we are asleep. So basically, an electroencephalogram is a machine that detects electrical activity in a human brain using small metal discs attached to the scalp. This activity shows up as wavy lines on an EEG recording. The diagram here denotes the position on the scalp where the electrodes are placed. Now that we are well versed with the EEG signals, let's dive into the project. The flowchart here represents the various stages involved in detecting the emotions using EEG signals, and we will go through all the steps in detail. So this represents the first step of the pipeline, which is EEG data recording and pre-processing. In order to implement a machine learning model, we require a dataset. So for this project, we use the seed dataset, which is collected from 15 subjects, and each of the 15 subjects were asked to watch 15 film clips, which resulted in 225 EEG recordings. The duration of each film clip was about 4 minutes, and each film was selected in such a way that it would easily elicit emotion of the 15 subjects participating in the experiments effectively. This experiment was repeated 3 times for each subject, so in total, we got 675 EEG recordings. The emotion labels in this dataset were -1 for negative, 1 for positive, and 0 for neutral. After the signal was acquired, the EEG data was downsampled to 200 Hz and applied to a bandpass filter from 0 to 75 Hz. Now that we have the recorded EEG signals, they have a wide range of frequency, and these signals can be classified on basis of the frequency into delta, theta, alpha, beta, and gamma channels respectively. There are other oscillations like infraslow oscillation and high frequency oscillations present, but they are not very important. Our interest is in the alpha and the beta channels, and most importantly, the alpha channel, because the brain computer interface studies have suggested that the changes in the alpha and the beta frequency bands are indicative of imagery based neural activation. Now, the next part of the pipeline is to extract features using wavelet transform. And in order to perform wavelet transform, we need the alpha channel frequency. To extract these frequencies, we are using a 10-level wavelet transform decomposition. And at each level from a signal, we extract the detail coefficient and use the approximation coefficient so that it can be decomposed in the next level. And as we go down to decompose the signal, we zero into the alpha frequency range, that is the 18 to 13 frequency range, which is of the most interest to us. Therefore, from each signal, we get 10 detail coefficients. And these detail coefficients are then used to calculate various features that represent the signal characteristics. We extracted the mean, variance, Shannon entropy, log energy entropy, kurtosis, and skewness for each detail coefficient. However, we come to the conclusion that Shannon entropy and wavelet energy are the best features for emotion detection. So basically, Shannon entropy quantifies the uncertainty in the EEG signal, and wavelet energy reflects the distribution of the principal lines, wrinkles, and ridges in different resolution. The table here indicates the test accuracy reported by using various combinations of features with linear SVM model. And as we can see from the table, the maximum accuracy was reported when we use Shannon entropy and wavelet energy as the features. So now, summarizing whatever we have done till now, for each of the 62 channels, for each of the 10 detail coefficients, we calculate two scalars, Shannon entropy and wavelet energy, thereby reducing the time domain signals into mere scalars. So for each EEG recording, we get 1,240 features. So we get a data set which has 675 samples, and each sample has 1,240 features. Now, after we have the features, we move on to the next stage of the pipeline, which is feature reduction. And for this, we use principal component analysis. So these are the steps that were followed in order to perform the principal component analysis on the dataset that was available with us. Now we have the relevant features with reduced dimension, and the next step of the pipeline now is building the model using various machine learning algorithms. These algorithms output -1, 0, or 1 as the label. As we can see from the graph here, it shows how the test accuracy varies with the Debauche's wavelet for various algorithms. The linear SVM model reported the highest test accuracy as compared to the other models. The table on the left represents the baseline or the benchmark models that we referred to from the research papers. And the table to the left represents the models that we trained our dataset on. The linear SVM model reported the highest test accuracy as compared to the other model. Even though they were getting an accuracy of 96.7% using the deep learning model, we achieved an accuracy of 81.5% on the linear SVM model, which is computationally cheaper, and the accuracy was much higher than the baseline model. So this is what we've accomplished in our project so far. And here are the few applications of our project. It's mainly widely used for tracking the mental state of a patient. So in conclusion, we can say that EEG signals can play a very important role in identifying early signs of mental illness, depression, since they are very accurate in pointing out such scenarios. So in this project, we extracted the features of the EEG signal using 10-level decomposition of the detail coefficients in the discrete wavelet transform. And then we used these coefficients to calculate the two most important features, that is Shannon entropy and wavelet energy, which were used to train the classification model. Using these features, we achieved a data set of we achieved an accuracy of 81.5% on the seed dataset that was much higher than the baseline models.